is, man. This is the Green Room. Philly D and Mr. Gemini on the mic in a warm-up to a show about nothing.
Hey fam, it's Philly D. Mr. Gemini is not here, but we're still in the green room. It's going to be a really dope night. I'll be honest with you. JD's in the house. Plus we got my man HellzFlame, which we've just been chatting it up already. And it's like, bro, we had to turn the mics on. So it's time to turn the mics on before we get at it. So what's going on, brother?
What's going on? We in the house tonight. Or should I say, we in the place to be.
I like that. I mean, I think that's a truer sense, man. We had one buddy on at one time and he's like, I'm being held prisoner. They have me inside this little box. It's just like, oh,
it's like, oh, don't put that out there in the world.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, dude, but you know, this is, we were getting like crazy with it, just the stuff we were talking about, because we were talking about like having different issues, holistic healing, what it is to be like vegan or not vegan, and you know, having proper diets and a bunch of stuff. And then we just got into like some spiritual stuff, and then like I was like, we should be recording all this, but yeah, it's green room.
Yeah.
We don't really care here. We're just chilling, you know, warming up before we get on for I'm telling you.
Yeah, the warm up.
Yeah, dude, Gemini says the warm up show to the show about nothing or something.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, well,
y'all gotta coin that.
Well, he's also called it the Seinfeld of shows, because it's literally just a show about nothing. Because we don't come with an agenda where it's like, yo, we're gonna have to talk about this. I mean, anytime we ever have, we never even get to that conversation. It's just like, fuck, we never asked them. It's like, oh man, too late now. Yeah, we'll get them next time. And we probably won't. We'll probably get into another conversation like that too. That's how it happens, man.
Right.
Oh,
bitter.
Yeah, it's I like drinking. I got me an Intergalactic tonight. This is pretty dope. It's a West Coast meets East Coast. It's pretty awesome. It's got like, it's a little piney danky from like a West Coast style, but it's got like a little bit of a East Coast citrus IPA, like soft finish. Like you almost get like a passion fruit off of it. It's really, it's clean. It's like a 7%er. Yeah, 7%er. It's pretty good. Intergalactic.
I got my
boss
water pH balanced.
What was the
drinking sparkling water?
The movie Grown Ups? Remember Grown Ups, when he's like sitting there and the kid goes to the counter, he's like, do you have any Voss water? And he's like, I don't know, let me check. Hey, we got any Voss water for this kid over here? Like try to like play, because he's like Adam Sandler's kid or whatever, and it's like, you know, so he's a rich kid and asking for Voss water and shit. So out in the boonies, they're getting fucking harassed for it.
Last night, I came across something having to do with grown-ups. It said that he wrote that movie a decade before it came out, but it was written for Chris Farley to be in the part where Kevin James was. Mm-hmm. And then when Chris Farley died, he just shelved it. And then like a decade later, he brought it out and then did it with Kevin James instead.
Nice.
Dude, I mean, I feel like him and Kevin James did a lot of stuff together around that time. Like they basically like banged one and kept running with it or something. I mean, I love Kevin James, dude. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is. Ever since King of Queens.
Right.
That's when I started watching him.
Hell yeah, dude. And that was that's what's his name's the old man freaking is Ben Stiller's dad with Jerry Stiller, I think it is. Jerry, isn't it? I think it's his dad. Yeah, the old guy. Dude, he's fucking hilarious. His timing, now with being his age, his voice is so distinct. Like you hear that shit, you Carrie, you're just like, oh fucking dude, that guy is hilarious.
Hell yeah, I've been watching him from the jump.
Oh.
How they get famous though? How do you go from being not even the star of the TV show and then you're the star of movies?
Yo, you know what? We were actually talking about this with one of our other guests before, because there's very few people that have ever done that.
You know, some people don't even be the stars. Like you're in the show, yeah, but then all of a sudden it's like, you become a Marvel character or something like that. It's like, wait, bro, how'd you do that? That's weird.
Yeah, well, because I mean, so if you think about it, that's freaking Adam Sandler kind of did that. He started as Saturday Night Live, right? I mean, he actually started doing, I think, stand up and then, you know, learning how to write and stuff, and then tried for Saturday Night Live, got on, obviously, because he's hilarious. But then, like, once he broke out and got a couple of chances and just made Happy Madison his production company, boom, dude, he's a movie star.
Yeah, once he he made his own way. I can understand that.
Yeah, and took some friends with him too, right?
Yep, every single movie.
Hell yeah, man.
Tested together, they all acted together, kept each other in all their movies. And they all got a chance to be a star in the movie too.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, quite a few of them made some good ass shit too. Freaking like Rob Schneider, the Deuce Bigelow, the Mel Gigolo, them shits was hilarious.
Super funny.
Oh my god, freaking David Spade with Joe Dirt. Are you shitting me? Who don't know Joe Dirt? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Joe Dirt got that. Probably the best one out of all the people who have movies that went from him. That came from.
I mean, dude, freaking Christopher Walken was in that shit too, right?
Yeah.
Does your mother have us sew this? You know, fucking like stabs him and shit. And he's like, hey, you're talking to my guy all wrong. You know, come at him again like this. I'm going to stab you in the face with a soldering iron. You're like, holy shit.
Yes.
This guy fucking means it.
Soldering iron.
I don't. I mean, why gotta be a soldering iron? God, oh shit.
Right.
That always reminded me of the fuck movie, the one Robin Hood with oh man. I guess Alan Rickman as the sheriff of Nottingham, where he tells him to stab him with a spoon, and the guy he questions him. He's like, "Yeah, stab him with a spoon." He's like, "With a spoon?" He's like, "It's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more." And it's just like, "Oh shit, that's fucked up, bro."
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Right, dude, that was some gangster shit to say. Stab him with a spoon. It's like, fuck, bro. What do you do to you? You say some shit about your mama? Come. Oh man, dude, I'm really starting to enjoy this beer. Plus, I mean, it's called Intergalactic, which is like Beastie Boys. I love me a good Beastie Boys. We also got like freaking, dude, Liquid Swords are right here. This is hot shit.
Hey, you want to know something crazy about me with the as an artist? I don't really know that much about old school hip hop because I didn't like it as a kid.
Oh, dude, you know what? I want to hear more about that, man. What's that about?
It was just the people I was raised around. My mom, my grandma, and them. They did not like hip hop. They didn't, and I didn't either. I just didn't like it. I heard the Eazy-E. I heard the NWA, Ice Cube, all that, and I was like, I don't like this. I think it was when I was 13 or 14. A rapper from the West Coast named Be Legit put out an album called The Hemp Museum. And I got a hold of that CD. No, I got a hold of that tape. It was a tape. Giving my age away right now. I got a hold of that tape and I got it from my cousin. I never gave it back.
You couldn't make him a copy?
Nope. Hey, lost that joint.
Yo, it's like, yo, where's my killer tape? They're like, oh, I don't know, man. I came through with like 40s and blunts and just like shit came up and be like, yo, what's that got to do with my killer tape? Yeah, I'll get you like 4 more of them shits.
Yeah, after that, I was like, okay, I got to see what these rappers is talking about now. Because I don't know what it was. They was talking about something different. Because if you notice, NWA, I'm the same way today. if they're only talking about a certain topic, when you know what I'm talking about in hip hop, I don't want to hear it. I don't care how good it sounds. I want to hear it.
Dude, I mean, I think that's a fair statement. I mean, everybody's entitled to have, because this is where I can agree with you on it. There's certain individuals that can use certain words in certain terms, and it's just like, holy crap, that actually works. But 99.9999999, it is absolutely horrible. And it's just like, bro, you're doing shit just to do it. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to set the example. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm like, I agree with you, man. Cause like, to me, everything in life is set and setting, meaning that it's like, read the room, know what's what, always be your best to be respectful of yourself and everything else. And I mean, that includes your body language. That includes the way you dress, the way you present yourself, how you talk to other people, the words you use, everything. You got to be mindful of your shit, bro. Doesn't matter who you are or where you're at. Just be respectful, man. Don't be a douche. That's why don't be a douche. It's that fucking easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like most of the music, even back then, like, I don't know if y'all know, but there was a meeting with all the big hip hop artists back in the day where they said, this is what you have to talk about in your music. That's why a lot of them disappeared after that.
Talking Suge Knight shit. I know, bro.
A lot of them disappeared after that. They just went out. They was like, man, we ain't talking about that.
So, homie, here, check this deal, right?
Okay. So
I told you I grew up like Mexican barrio style, right? I was in Southern California, outside of like Los Angeles. So like I wasn't in the ghetto, but bro, I was hood adjacent and I was the white kid on the block. Like that's what I was. And in the era of from like 1980s up. So with like my first introduction into like hip hop was literally it as it grew. So I'm at my local park on my bike with one of my boys, like, and shit. We're just chilling and we come cruising up to the park and there's just like hella OG vatos and shit. And just like gangbangers hard as fuck, trunks open, bumping, the weak ass systems that they were back then. But dude, I mean, they'd be all sitting there playing the same shit. And it was like Eazy-E and like NWA and like all that shit. That was my upbringing on hip hop because that's all I had. Cause I was a poor ass kid. I didn't have no radio. I didn't have no tape players. I'm 8, 9 years old. It's like, bro, I don't got no money. Right. But then, so that's why it's like, I understand where you're coming from on that. Cause I mean, I was raised on that as hip hop, but then also at the same time, you get that East Coast, Def Jam coming up out of nowhere with like Rick Rubin and shit. I mean, you're talking, Curtis Blow back in the day and shit. Like people don't even remember this stuff. This is the original stuff that was coming out of the late 70s. Curtis Blow was like 78, 79 or something. I think when they first popped an album, they were doing his stuff. And then, I always forget his name. Freaking Simmons. Yeah. Russell Simmons, when he was doing it, he meets up with Rick Rubin, who Rick Rubin had originally made Def Jam. He basically put that shit out of his college dorm. Like no shit. Like on his vinyls, when they pressed the number that you called, it was like, hey, if you want to get a hold of us, it's like, it was his dorm room number. Like no shit. So people would be calling his fucking college. So like, bro, I get you. Like,
yeah,
I was raised on all of that as it became what hip hop is known as, like a culture. You know what I mean? To me, that was like breaking and MCing and graffiti. I mean, it was all of it. So
I thought it was a difference, even though come to find out it was a difference between hip hop and rap music.
I get that.
So I was like, okay, I like this hip hop more, but I thought that was like attached to R&B because they was using R&B samples. I was a kid, so I'm a kid. I'm like, so this is R&B, but they kind of like talking to it or whatever. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, NWA and all them start getting bigger, and I'm like, I don't like this rap shit.
Well, see, so like back in the day, I would bump the shit out of all of them. And honestly, as I've gotten older, I've listened to them less. And when I do listen to it, it's more nostalgic stuff. Like the stuff that I love listening to still now to this day, the DOC, which Dre produced, you know, but I mean, to me, like growing up as a kid, when I first got that vinyl, like for real, when I dropped the needle and all of a sudden I hear it's the diggy duck, y'all. And it's just like, I'm like, my mind was blown production wise. It was beautiful. You know
the
what
first from, damn, what was that album? The first album I liked.
You can ask JD, bro. She's sitting right here. This is what's dope about her, man. I mean, we're sitting here just chilling, bullshit, and talking about fucking hip hop.
It's the one, Ice Cube, Mac 10, and Dub C.
Oh, West Side Connection.
That was the first time I liked them.
For real, dude, that's some serious shit. Because I think it has more of like a player edge where they're like trying to tell you what it was like. It was like almost a little bit more honest in a sense.
Yeah, it's like they wasn't trying to be super gangster.
Yeah, no, they're just like, dude, it's like this shit happens. This is life. And it's just like, you know, people open your eyes. There's many perspectives to see things from. Like it was education almost.
Real quick.
What?
Give me the names again real quick. Ice Cube,
Dub C, and Mac 10.
Yeah, that's a West Side Connection. That's the name of the group. Yeah, I love West Side Connect, dude. Yeah, dude. Because I mean, so that was
both of them first albums that they put out. Dope.
I agree with that statement hard, bro. I agree.
After that, I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I would say that they got too commercial. You know, because that's the thing, dude. Back, like you were saying, back in the day when they were forced and like no joke, like forced to be like, yo, this is what rap is going to be. You all got to follow the model because they were trying to build an empire of music. They were trying to build a whole new piece of that, which I mean, dude, hip hop, you know, from its roots, believe it or not, is like from like jazz and R&B and swing, like pre and post war shit. Like, dude, the stuff.
I like hip hop better because you can do way more. You can talk gangster or you can talk to a female.
Low down.
And tell her you love her. With rap, you can't talk gangster and not with rap. No, rap, you can't tell her you love her and get her number. She's going to be like, nah, bro, I don't want to listen to that.
You're right. I don't, but dude, that's true though. I mean, I get that shit, right?
Yeah.
But see, and like, all right, but I still have a respect for, you know, as you're saying, rap as its own style. So like, do same thing with like, you know, you mumble rap and all the other kind of stuff. Like there's some stuff out there where it's just like, there's nothing, I don't get it. Like I really just musically, it can make sense. So it's just like something you can listen to as like in the background and it's well done production. Like I can get that, but if it doesn't.
Black is a good mumble rapper.
Well, but he doesn't really mumble rap though. Cause like you can still understand him. You can feel it. You can understand it. Like it's just he's got like this
time you listen to it, you can understand.
Yes, he's got like a lead to it. You know what I mean?
Wait, what was that word he said? Let me rewind that. It's just the way his tongue is built. I think. But he good though. He a good mumble rapper, right? He's not a horrible mumble rapper.
Think about this, ODB. ODB is like a mumble rapper. Like I mean,
he was definitely a mumble rapper for sure.
But you can still understand him.
Method Man was kind of a mumble rapper a little bit. If you just like think about it.
Well, dude, I mean, I would say him and Redman.
The boys paid from the pressure, too hot for TV for she. He was kind of mumbling a little bit.
And what about Busta Rhymes and Coolio?
You could definitely understand what he was saying, but he was definitely kind of mumbling.
And to me, I say that's got like a little bit more of a swagger to it. which is almost like a swing tempo where you like, instead of getting like boom, tss, boom, tss, you get like boom, tss, boom, tss. You get a little bit more of like, you know, that chill, just like jazzy kind of like, it's to me, like that's a flow thing. You know what I mean? That's a swagger. I mean, there ain't too many cats that got, and like, dude, ODB is just like swagger is just pouring off this dude. He's just like flowing out of his pockets like Niagara or some shit, you know?
The first super famous billionaire mumble rapper, I bet you don't even know who it is.
Do you know this?
I bet you nobody can figure out who the first billionaire mumble rapper, the most famous mumble rapper, and he's still popping to this day.
I mean,
bet you nobody know who that is.
I mean, I'm drawing a blank, but you never know, bro.
I give you a hint. He's from the East Coast.
Future?
From the East Coast.
I was just kidding.
I was just kidding. Hey, it's green room, bro. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? We just chilling.
50 Cent, bro.
I mean,
can't tell me he wasn't mumbling because he got shot in the mouth.
I do. No.
Wait, does that make Kanye one too? Because his mouth was sewn shut?
It was all mumble because his motherfucking jaw was shut.
Well, that's what, so the way my brain works is I literally got like a movie screen up in there and shit. So whenever somebody says something or my brain's just like, oh, here, it literally like projects it. And I'm just like, I'm seeing scenes. And when I see it, I can like hear it in the back too. Cause it's like, I'm in my own theater. So like some shit and you're like, you see me look off. I'm just like, it's me watching the screens. And I'm like, I mean, and I'm like, fuck, he's not wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
I have your West Side Connection facts. I had to switch screens.
Facts about West Side Connection.
The albums.
Facts and facts.
You said the album.
What was the name of the first album?
Bow Down was their debut.
Yeah.
And the single Reach, yeah. And then their second album was Terrorist Threats, with their feature single of Gangsta Nation.
Yep.
Yeah. See, and that's why I agree with you. It's like the first couple. Yeah, the first two, dude. I mean, I actually have a West Side Connection playlist in my Pandora. Like, I have my own West Side Connection channel. Like, dude, so when you were like West Side, I was like, yo, West Side Connect, slide me my tech. Dude, dude, I mean, there was, to me, it was like, so the Beastie Boys being a trio of like MCs, they played off each other so well. I mean, they would pop in and out of the lines and the rhythm that was like completely unpredictable, but it was rhythmic and it was just like, holy, like the way they would go in and off of each other was just, it was like, I mean, it was almost immaculate. It was playful, right? So yeah, I mean, West Side Connects, their first couple albums, it was very like reminiscent of that kind of style where it's like you could have three relatively different style MCs and flows and swagger, and it's like all of a sudden it's like, yo, that shit sounds dope. That's hot. Plus, I mean, when they'd be like, da, 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 like they actually had some good voices. Like they could sing, man. Like they didn't have to clean that shit up too much. Them dudes, they got some style and skills, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been educating myself lately about the older hip hop and rap that I didn't like back in the day, and starting to come around. Like, yeah, if I would have been listening to this, it would have sounded good probably. But I was into R&B because I'm an R&B singer. I'm not a rapper.
Yo, I mean, but dude, and I agree, but it's
your stuff reminded me of early '90s R&B.
Yeah,
dude, Gemini told me the same fucking thing, bro. He's like, I feel like, and I was like, it's dope, right? Because that's what I was telling you. The song Backmaster, I was just like, yo, it's all about back in the day shit, right? It's just like this shit that's just like, dude, because I mean, dude, like you even had that like back in the day, we're not kids anymore. It's like, dude, it's when you can have a good reminiscing song, like, dude, that's hot shit. I mean, you pulled one, bro. Like I was jamming to that shit last night. Like for real.
Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what I try to do with almost every song. I try to pay homage, if that's what you want to call it. So if I feel like this is the feel of a song, I'll throw in some old school, like my song Her Man, where I put Tupac in there. I'd rather be Nigga, so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. That part. So I put that in my song because it was relevant.
I feel that.
So I try to do that almost every song. If not, you just get all original thoughts.
Well, see, and dude, like, all right, you make an excellent point, because, you know, we were talking earlier how, like, on our show we don't talk like religion or politics or anything like that, right? So, like, in the industry of making your own songs, you don't bite lyrics ever. And many cats will do that because they're like trying to be like, oh, and it's like an Insta thing that they can put themselves on that spot. Whereas, like, what you're saying is when you pull that shit, it's because you're like, yo, these are the OGs, and this is the examples we're supposed to be given. So it's like, here's like you said, dude, man, homage, bro, paying the respects. Like, dude,
also I do switch it up all the way, because I didn't rap it. I sang it. I sang I'd rather be here now.
You got a dope voice, bro.
So thank you. So I always try to switch it up a little bit. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. It's never going to be exactly the same unless it's a cover song.
Dude, I mean, dude, I love me a good cover, bro. Cause, like, all right, so I don't know if you know this, I actually have a music show on a radio station, right? So, like, when I play Music Evolution, it's like, especially like, so when this episode comes out, man, I'm gonna pump the crap out of it. I make a 2-hour set of music, like, dedicated to you and shit. Dude, one of my rules with my music show is I will play pretty much damn near anything and everything except for this one thing. If I literally can't put it in my car and put that shit on 11 full fucking blast and then some, if I can't jam your shit at blast, like, I can't fucks with it. Like, that's my one rule.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told you last night, dude, I was banging all your shits on my way to, like, recording last night. Like, for real. I had it in the car. I was taking screenshots and shit. I was like, dude, homie's got some good shit, man.
Yeah, I try to be real selective about my beat selection. First of all, beat selection is most important. If artists didn't know that before you even have a song, because I don't like to have a song and then try to put it to a beat. That's kind of weird to me. That's like trying to fit a puzzle piece in that doesn't fit.
Right.
I have to hear the beat and then I make the song around the beat.
Dude, you know, and cats like Outkast and shit, because they got their one track when they're sitting there, you know, in the laboratory listening to, you know, instrumentals, watching the fan spin around, trying to get inspired and shit. And it's like, dude, that's what you're supposed to do when the music speaks to you. You see, that's the thing. Like, this is the thing I love about writing lyrics is it shouldn't be about, like, I mean, you can do it about, like, hey, this is what my expression, like, so you can write lyrics without the track and then all of a sudden you hear the right music or something. But to me, it's always been more of when the music plays and there's nothing there, it's just the music, you know, just like they did back in the day, like classical style with like Beethoven and Bach and all that shit. Like before it was operatic and you had singers and stuff. When it was just the music, it speaks to you. And when it speaks, you got to write that shit down.
Yep, that's exactly what it does. And if it doesn't speak to me right away, I don't want to listen to it.
Right?
I'll go to the beat.
You all good over there, bro? Oh, well, I mean, that happens. All right. Dude, he literally just dropped out. It's all good. He'll be back on in a hot second. Dude, I can't hear. Oh, do we lose? What the hell's going on over here? Yeah, I can't hear you at all. This is not good. Oh, this is horrible green room. I fucking love this shit. Yeah. This is why we love our fans so much. So much.
Can you hear me now?
There it is. Hey.
Hey.
Dude, what's it? Yeah, so all right. Well, he'll click back in. It's all good. Yeah, plus Gemini's on his way here too, so maybe that'll
nice. Well,
dude, that was some good talk, man. I fucking love me some hip hop talk, dude. Like for real.
yeah. I was always curious what came first too, so I'm glad he said. Well, I'm sure different people have different processes too about which came first, the lyrics or the beat.
Well, so I mean, that's.
But I guess that's an individual process. Could be either or.
Yeah, agreed. Because to me, yeah, like that's why I was like, you can write the lyrics. Because I mean, I'm never gonna tell somebody to not express themselves. You know what I mean? Like, write your lyrics. Like if that's your system, if that's the way it is. To me, though, like the way I am about it, and I feel is the best way is because I've said this many a times. Like the classical music again, where there was no vocals, it's just the music. Mind you, back in the day, they'd still have a play, but it was like basically a silent film that only used freaking music. So, it's, if the music speaks to you, then it's like that's that's when you got to write the lyrics, I don't know.
Yeah.
We good, bro? What happened, bro?
Somebody called my phone.
I was going to say, did you not plug it in or some shit?
Definitely plugged it in, but somebody called. And I guess the wrong button. I tried to decline.
Oh, God. Yeah, that'll happen. Hey, it's green room, man. Don't even worry about it. Dude, technical difficulties. Dude, you'll when you hear back and get to listen to this audio, it's great because there's been a couple of episodes where like JD fell asleep because it was like super late night recordings and shit, and we're just apparently boring her to fucking death. And it's just we're cracking jokes about her. It's just like JD,
not boring me.
No, I know, dude. Have it because
I would also get up and I would be PTing the Marines at 5:30. So I would be up at like 4 a.m. that morning.
Yeah, but see, that's why it's funny because we know you're a hardworking lady, so we're just busting chops. We're just like, oh, JD, in about 4 hours when you're actually awake and you hear this again, you're gonna be hilarious. Like, fuck, I don't remember any of this conversation. We're like, yeah, you were dead asleep, bro. It's fucking, but some of those episodes are fucking hilarious because we'll be sitting there talking shit. We had our one dude Reese in, and like he's telling mad hell of stories that are, I mean, we're just like pissing ourselves for like an hour straight, and we're just sitting there like back and forth, this, that, and the other, and we're just like, fuck, I don't know. And we just like all look over at JD. We're like, yep, no, she's still all right. Fuck it. So on to the next topic. We ain't checking.
No fact checking on this one.
Nah, dude, straight out. It's and those, I mean, dude, some of those episodes are just like, they're fucking hilarious. Like, we get some funny ass friends in here, man. I got some funny friends. I tell you what, the stories they tell, the way we talk, it's, oh man, especially now that we're doing video, because some of us are very animated in our stories. So it's like, oh, dude, I can't wait for that shit. Dude, you're right. Oh, yeah. The fucking dude, the guest we got coming up right now is like ridiculous. I can't even like, dude. I was running through the list today. We got like 12 more people lined up, like just from today, like already done. I got like another 8 or 9 that I'm waiting to hear back from, and like another 8 or 9 that I got to reach out to.
Nice.
Yeah, right, dude. Like we went from just like, oh man, I wish we could get somebody else in here because this fucking shit is dope. To like, yeah, nah, we busy. You're gonna have to come back in like 2 months.
Right. That's what you want though.
Right, and it literally happened overnight. It was like, dude, about a month ago. I want to say we were like, oh, we got our friends. We started actually getting a small collection. Like we had a few people lined up to do it. And then it was just like, boom. And it's just been, dude, it's been fucking nuts lately, man. I'm tired.
And I can come through and be a part of it.
Dude, hell yeah, bro. But see, this is the thing, man. Again, we got to this place where, like, because you and I were talking earlier, like, we got to a place where it's like, I realized it's like, hey, not only can we be doing this stuff for us, it's we can already start be doing this for our people and our friends and our families, and like, you know, we can be giving the love back already. So it's like, fuck, wait until we've like made it, dude. We're gonna do it now, and it's like we're gonna make our networks and our connections and take care of our people, like the people who give a shit and make the community better. You know what I mean? Like people that literally are just professional, but we're still us. Like we can still be chill and like, dude, to me, professionalism is just like, it's OG status, man. You got fucking lean at all times because you're just like, dude, I'm 5x5. I'm square as shit. I'm all good. I'm straight. Like you ain't got to worry about me. I'm watching other people's backs because I'm on point. It's like, dude, it's just, that's how you got to roll, man.
And that's why I come dressed for success to all my shows.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, because that's the thing is when you're presenting yourself, you're like literally presenting yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I've seen people come dressed in a white beater, gym shorts, and flops.
I mean, is that their fucking niche? Like, is that their like persona or some shit?
Nah, because they wasn't wearing that next time I seen them, so I feel like they didn't care.
Yeah, right. Disrespectful.
Didn't care how people looked at them. I've seen so much crazy stuff. People get off stage and before they go on stage, they stink so bad. Then they get off stage and they stink even worse. It's like, dude, you didn't even take a shower? Oh. You came to perform, bro? What kind of weird thing is this?
Yeah, not cool, bro. It's not cool.
Stuff, dude. It's just
But I mean, I also feel as a human being, like that's just, I mean, you should just be doing that shit. That's just respectful for yourself. That's why I'm like, just respect yourself and everything else, man.
Like you were saying, y'all had y'all success, and I congratulate you, but I've also had success enough to stop taking those shows. Oh my God.
You're right. Oh, congratulations, man. Good for you, bro. Good for you.
I don't have to do none of them shows, no.
Yes.
I saw your one post the one time where you were talking about, but like, you know, this, that, and the other. It's just like, yeah, sorry to inform you. It's going to cost you now. It's like, dude, yes. Good for you to set that stamp, bro. It's like, no, we done playing. This is life.
If I'm going to be on stage sweating and doing all the things that I got to do before that I perform, I need $1,000 after I'm done.
Do at least.
At least. Well, I can't. If you don't want to pay me that, that's fine. I really don't want to perform.
Yeah, but see, I'm an old school cat. I'll tell you what. I like the venues where they talk about getting a cut from the door. It's like, hey, here's the deal. We're going to pay you such and such up front because that's like, to me, it's like, you know, it's almost like finder's fee or something. It's like, hey, we're for real about this. We got vetted in this. We know we're going to make enough money. It's like, fuck it. Here, have an advance almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they give you. And then from that, where it's like, when they do that on top of the fact that it's like, and we're going to give you, I don't give a shit what it is. If they're giving you a cut of the door, the bar, the da-da-da, it's like, hey, if we're going to give you a little bit off the top of what we make, you know, less cost. Cause I mean, dude, as a smart business, you got to pay all your costs. Once you got that net, dude, give me a cut off that, homie. I brought that money to you. Like fucking right. Like you guys earned your share because you did the work. I get that, but I helped you do that. Give me my cut. Yeah. The proper venues do that shit for you.
It's been so many situations where if it wasn't for us coming to that venue that night, they wouldn't have made no money at all.
Right?
But we came there and it was so packed. They made so much money and we didn't get a dime.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that jaded me around about a lot of venues and doing shows. So,
see, I mean, dude, that's just some selfish ass shit, dude. Straight up. That's some bitch ass shit. Like you just that's not professionalism. That's not how you carry yourself, homie. That's not the example you set.
And you make all the artists feel used.
Right? It's disrespectful. Straight up.
Make us all feel used.
Dude, it's like the same thing. It's like if one of your homies comes to you and they're like, yo, I got this deal, blah, 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 like it is what it is. And it's like, all right, cool. And you get yourself situated in it. And it's like you get your cut off the top where it's like you make some good money. Dude, you throw your dude a finder's fee off of that. Cause he couldn't make that happen, but you could. And it's just like, hey, I hooked this up for you. They don't even got to say that to you. Proper professional shit is just like, hey, homie, here's a cut off that. Thanks for the fucking, advice. I appreciate it, bro.
Yep. That's how it goes, but not these days. They just want to use you.
Dude, it ain't these days. The music industry as a whole, like the corporation that it is, fuck yeah, it's abusive. It's embarrassing. The shit you got to go through to be like popular or whatever for the most part. Like there's very few artists that have actually made it their own and they kind of came in and they're just like, no, like this is just going to happen. Like there's no question about it. There's very few artists that have actually changed the fucking game, as it were.
That's why I don't really want a record deal, because I watched Prince's career. And the reason why he did that is because they started calling him that was his title, the artist.
Right.
So he wasn't Prince. He wasn't whatever his real name is, I just forgot it. He wasn't none of that to them. He was the artist.
Yeah, JD, what's Prince's real name?
Yeah, what's Prince's real name?
Prince is, did you know this, bro? Check it out. Prince's first album, like legit first studio album, he wasn't even 21 years old and he played all 27 instruments on the first album. Wrote it, produced it, anything and all of it. And
hey,
holy!
Prince Rogers Nelson.
There it is.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, that guy.
Kramer entrance, but I think that was.
Dude, it's all good, bro. No, we do. We're having. We spoke in for you. You said you were like hella respectful, like taking care of like. Fuck it, bro. Whatever.
What's off limits?
I fucking Yahtzee. I don't give a shit. Yeah, that shit too. Bring me one as well.
Please.
Second. Otro más, por favor. Jesus fuck. It's a good thing he's cute. I'll be honest. He actually kind of smells good too, man. He just bust on in. I was like, damn, what is that? How are you, sir? Trying to. That's what? Yeah, the twas is for you. Oh, he found the beer I saved for him. Yeah. Oh, he's such a happy kid right now. Christmas. It's like Christmas. Yeah. Oh, hey, thanks, bro. Dope shit. Yeah, I like put it by itself too, so that when he would open the fridge, it would almost kind of like stand out like, hey, don't you want to drink me? It worked.
So weird.
It worked.
Yeah, wait.
Calling to me.
Yeah.
It's like a double take.
It's like, oh, that's what I do again. Because it's also red, so it's like, stop. Check me out.
Oh, wow. Hey, okay.
Hey, dude, now we're live. Yeah, no, like
now that I'm here,
like 40 minutes. Yeah, no, we spoke in for you, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Which, yeah, hey, actually, you know what? You two run interference.
Oh, what's going on? Yo, so I was kind of ticked off because I was on the way over here and like, you know, that little thing I plug into my phone to jack into the aux cable for my head unit.
I mean, I don't know which cable you speak of, but yeah, I mean, most cars have that. I get that.
It's like a piece of junk. The
It is.
cable, like I just need to replace the cable. But like,
Okay.
I got to listen to all 3 tracks that you sent me just once. And then it started geeking out.
Once,
Just
Johnny.
I wanted to like listen to them a couple times and get a good feel, but
Oh, so hey, bro.
So I ended up having to sing to myself for the rest of them. I didn't want to listen to the radio, so I just
yeah. Hashtag River Life.
I'm like reciting my own poetry, singing songs.
Future use when you get an email like that, tap on it and then like let it pop up. Download. It'll put it right to the phone, and it'll actually have a copy on the phone. Then you can.
No, it wasn't that. It was the shitty connection. That's all.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's a direct connection. It's a plug.
Oh,
it's a plug. But the plug is because they got those new phones now. I
thought you were talking more about reception.
The new
at
phone
that point.
has this
That's my
stupid
bad.
C-type.
You're a stupid C-type.
Which I have to. You can do that with anything. It's just not fair,
dude. It's fucking hilarious. I swear to God. Yeah, you can repeat whatever somebody says and just say that you are,
bro.
I'm just saying,
bro.
My shit. I always do that.
It's just funny, right?
Yeah, that's him. He's always doing that.
Dude, I do it. I still do it to my
flip
kid.
Flip it on him. Flip it and bounce it. You know,
like fucking
take that.
So my oldest 18. She's but I still talk shit on her like that. Oh, I love doing that stuff. She's like, I think I'm gonna go out and I think I'm gonna go outside. It's a nice sunny day. I'm like, you're a sunny day. And she just looks at me. She's like, I'm walking away.
You said that like it was an insult, but it's not.
Dude, it always works. It's comedic because no matter, it's like V again or some shit.
Are your batteries dying again, bro? Or is it just too bright in here that it's not?
No, dude, hey, bro, it's fucking winter, man. It's fucking cold and shit. Batteries don't last that long. Plus, it's been a while. I think it's been like a month. I probably need to charge them.
A month.
My bad.
Fix that, John.
Bro, you missed the fucking hip hop conversation of the century.
I apparently did.
It's all good. You'll hear it on the replay.
I was waiting to come in the door and
it's like when JD falls asleep. No, we were talking shit about that earlier too. That's why it's the again that makes it funny.
It's like I work for high five.
Look at her. She's like motherfucker.
I work for. I'll just cut
that
this
should be a drinking game now.
Oh, I mean,
get your own fact checker. I'm out.
I might have to start sending her liquor. I'm okay with this.
I have tons of liquor in my house.
Well, I mean, then I'll send you something else. I don't know.
Do you have a Neho?
Whatever. I'll send you. I'll drive you some shit. I don't know. You're close. You're close enough. Not a joke. This is not a joke. This is fucking recorded. Notice I didn't say redacted. Wait, I just did. Does that count? Oh, redacted? Shit.
No, we haven't gotten to that part of the conversation yet. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't beer yet. That was.
Nope. Yeah, but no, for real. So, I mean, we took it all the way back to the roots of where, as Hells was talking about,
Africa Bambaataa.
No. The difference of rap music to hip hop music.
Oh, right.
Because as he was explaining, dude, hip hop music embraces what hip hop culture is, which is like MC breaking, knowledge, graffiti. It's it's the 5 elements, right?
Right, but it was a party. You know what I mean?
But dude, that's fucking hip hop.
Party.
It was a party. It was a party. It was also you could talk to a girl. You can get her phone number to hip hop. You could say how you feel. You could cry.
You could make friends, enemies, lovers. Yeah, no, I get it.
Friends. How many of us have them? Let's be friends. Yeah, that shit, dude. Did I bring the room down or something? My bad.
No, it's just this boy was trying to say something and I couldn't hear him. I don't know if it was cutting out or if it was you or
I was over here. I didn't see shit. My bad,
bro.
I can't read the room. I wasn't looking at it.
The room, bro.
So yeah, that was just my take on it. It's just rap was invented for a specific reason.
Oh yeah, well no, because he was talking about like basically like Suge Knight days, right? Where there was an industry stamp, like literally physically like enforced upon you, where it's like this is how we're going to do it,
and this is how you have to rap. There's things you have to know, or your music come out.
I mean,
did that for a long time, and they are still doing it.
Well, because I mean, it's the same thing. Like fucking mumble rap's a thing now, bro.
Everything has to be controlled and regulated still.
But see, this is why I agree with Hells, where it's like hip hop, as you know, because I mean, I'll agree. There's many times I'll listen to a track and I'll say they're rapping, and there's many times I'll listen to a track and I'll say like, yo, that's some good hip hop. And to me, again, because if it's true hip hop, it's containing the 5 elements, and one of them elements is education, fucking dropping knowledge.
Gotta drop a gem. Even if you can say a bunch of bullshit, and one person that's guilty of that, and they even admitted it, is Jay-Z. You can say a whole bunch of bullshit as long as you say one thing. People remember that one thing, especially if it's real hot. They'll remember that one thing you said from that song, and boom, there you go. You're memorable.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Dude, this bro, did we just become brothers?
I don't know.
Can we hang out on the weekend? Do you want to go get chai with me? I like chai.
I feel like when it gets to the point where
we can do tequila too. I love me some tequila, bro.
Where every other song would be like,
I drink Patron though.
Would be like what I own, what I got, my bling and all this. It's like, I don't like, and it's like, okay, if you do that like once or twice, but like, I'm trying to feel like the artistic side of it. Like I want to, like some guys write like it's poetry. I mean, sheer poetry, beautiful.
Well, see, all right. So like
that you could take that and remove it from the rest of the music and it still stands on its own, you know?
This is what I like about Russ. So Russ started his entire career. He was selling out shows in freaking, like Dubai and like over in the fucking Middle East and shit. Well, before he was fucking even played out here.
Yeah.
Like he was fucking killing it. Didn't have to have like an American rap career or anything. No, motherfucker has his own career, like starts his own shit. Partners with, I think it was Capital. I think he partnered with Capital, right? Mm-hmm. But dude, like legit partnered with, which means he's like, check it. He's like 50-50. We get a cut. Like it's, dude. And he, when he was doing that, coming from that core of it, like when he would reference bling, this, that, or whatever, where it had like that, almost like, air quotes rap kind of bragging about it. Dude, it was straight fucking reference. And it was almost like he was talking about how fucking humble he was in reference to it. Like it was immaculate. Dude, Russ OG shit, like his first fucking 10 years before he partnered and started. Cause once he partnered, bro, I'll tell you what, his style has changed. It's still dope, but it just doesn't get me anymore.
It's still dope.
Yeah.
He's he's a hit and miss, but for the amount of content that he puts out, it's good to be a hit and miss. Dude,
homie was banging album after album, year after year. Like he was a fucking music machine, bro.
You can be hit and miss as long if you're putting out like as much music as he's putting out, you can be hit and miss. It doesn't matter because you're still going to get streams, even on the songs that people don't like.
I don't care if you like every song
Bro,
on the album. Do you buy the album?
Do you see this white painting in the back up here on the middle?
The what?
The white painting with the black stripes?
Yeah.
That I'm like pointing to up over here. The other way. The other way. There you go. This one here. Yeah, dude, that's my daughter painted a Russ painting for me because that's his one album cover where it's the 3 stripes up and the 3 side stripes to the side, and it just says
logo.
Yeah, it was his one album that he put out because she thought it looked dope, and I was like, yeah, it reminds me of 3 stripes, fucking like Adidas shit. So I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'm an Adidas cat, man. I love me some 3 stripes, homie. It's all the shit I rock. My freaking cleats for golf. Adidas. I got my 3 stripes. My freaking all I do is wear slides year round. What are Adidas? Got my 3 stripes, bro.
That's crazy. That's not even my favorite pair of shoes, but I got like 5 pairs of Adidas.
Yo, I mean, mind you, I still got a closet full of other shit. Like I got my Chucks and my low tops, my high top. Like I got boxes of sneakers, and I don't even wear the motherfuckers. But I got them
shoes because you got hobbit feet.
Dude, man, hey, size 14 is not that big anymore.
Damn.
Hey, I'm only 6 foot though. I'm just saying. I got big paws though.
I thought my feet was big. I wear a size 12, but I'm only 5'9".
Yeah, no, I got double E too. So I'm like, I'm a little on the wide side too.
Yes, yeah, you got hobbit feet.
Proud of yourself, huh? What the hell?
It's foot size and it has no correlation. It doesn't. I'm just saying.
You know, if your hand is bigger than your face, it means.
Fuck you.
Oh man, I always wondered if the younger generation does anything like that to each other.
Dude, the pranks of today are not the fucking same, man.
Rochambeau.
Sure, I'll Rochambeau you for it. What's Rochambeau? Well, that's when I kick you in the nuts as hard as I can.
Whoa. Sheesh. Now we didn't play with each other's balls back in the day.
No, but kids would do that now.
Probably. Like some jackass shit, right?
What's the capital?
What's the capital of Thailand? Bangkok. You tap your buddy's nuts like Jesus. Come on, man. Oh, Jesus Lord.
Dude, actually, that was kind of still back in the day when.
Dude, didn't I do that to you like a year ago? No, I did not. I
we literally fucking balled our fist up and just socked you. Wow.
It's like
right?
It's like kung fu. Like as you're folding in half, your arms are coming out and punching.
Are you okay? Dude, dude, especially the neighborhood I grew up in, we showed love by whooping each other's asses. Basically, I think that's how that works. I don't know.
That's what you just keep telling yourself. Huh?
That's how I live with the pain.
We was making each other tough. That's what we were doing.
Right.
You're like, I was the fastest fat kid.
Dude, I literally was the fattest. I was the fattest fast kid. I was the shortest, fattest kid because I carried that weight until I was like 15, almost 16, bro.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I was just like beanpole. I was like, hey, how you guys doing down there?
Right.
Dude, I was skinny as shit too.
You got me beat.
I was like a lanky motherfucker. Yeah, now you're taller than me though, man. So fuck it. It's all good. It's because I probably like smoked cigarettes and did drugs or stupid shit.
Something like that.
Fucking doctors.
Because nobody does that.
Oh, redacted.
Oh. Lull in the conversation. Anyhow.
Yeah, so how was the ride in? Are your arms tired?
That didn't even... You sound so stupid when you say it that way. It's make like a tree and leave. Oh, bro.
I can't breathe.
You don't even know.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Arms up.
Oh no, I can breathe. I just
Arms up.
George Lopez, man. I can't breathe.
I was checking out that bio while I was sitting with my daughter watching a show.
Yeah, dude. Hey, like kudos to your fucking manager, man. He's got your back, bro. He actually gives a shit about you. Like for real.
Thank you. Yeah, he does.
And you can tell.
Lawrence is his name too. Like Lawrence Fishburne.
Dude, Lawrence Fishburne. Fuck yeah, dude.
Lawrence is a kick-ass name, man.
Yeah, it is. It's Clarence you got to worry about.
Clarence.
Yeah,
well, Clarence have a real good marriage.
Yeah, no, we all know that shit. That's what I say, dude. Clarence is no way to go. You can't. Look at that.
Good marriage.
He fucking air quoted the fuck out of that shit. Holy fuck. Oh, but dude, yeah, for real, man. No shit on that. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, they'll be drinking tonight, huh?
What's that?
Playing this game?
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, I could only so yeah, no, yeah, that's a movie. So yeah, no, that's fuck yeah. Never thought of it like that.
I'm making a whole lot of sound. But.
Well, no, because like, yeah, dude, you're quoting like lyrics, but you're also quoting a movie simultaneously.
Is that a double shot?
Dude, that what?
Double shot. Double tap, baby.
Oh shit. Yeah, we make a joke that there's a drinking game with our show that like every time we make a movie quote, they like the audience takes a shot.
It's really a daydream of mine. I hope that there's like whole college dorms that like
what do you mean yours?
Get together.
Well, that one, yeah.
At somebody's, like one friend's room, like it kind of goes around the hall. Like every week it's a different room. And they all get together and they get all their alcohol together and they just sit there and they wait for movie references and they have to take a shot every time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that, this episode would air at 6 a.m. on like fucking on YouTube. So like, dude, kudos to you if you're waiting for the live shit to air and ready to pound it out right now. Fucking love you. The future audience that's actually listening to it in the now. And they're just like, they're talking about us. Oh my God. It's like 10 years from now or some shit. I don't fucking know. That's hilarious.
Good stuff though, man.
Dude, hey,
that's my daydream.
Dude, time is a weird thing, bro. Oh, muchas gracias.
Yeah.
And a Deathbound. What's up? Yeah, I had the Intergalactic.
I like that one.
Super educated. I'm smarter than Spock. Yo, so bro, I never told you this. Our show, I'm telling you, is actually named for the Beastie Boys on their Intergalactic album with the track Intergalactic. When you get freaking the Biz in when they're in the studio, and he's like, and he like throws the lyrics where he's like, super educated. I'm smarter than Spock. Like, and he throws the echo on, and he gets done. He's like, yo, I'm telling you, with the echo. I'm telling you. And dude, me and him used to always we'd be in the middle of a conversation and just be like, yo, I'm telling you. And it's like,
I automatically, you have to come back with the echo.
I know that was, but when it came to like naming our show, we were like, what are we going to call it? And I was like, bro, I'm telling you. And he like looked at me and I was like, yo, and we said, like, I told him, I was like, this is how it is. This is what it is. And he's like, yeah,
that totally works.
Yeah. We have to do. It's fucking hilarious,
it's
man.
It's a moral imperative.
It is because it's who we are, bro. Yeah. That's us at our core. I'm telling you, because we're always just trying to put good shit out there. So of course we're telling you. It's like, I'm not going to tell you some bullshit. I'm going to tell you all the good shit. Yo, I'm telling you. That's all we want to do, man.
That's where it's at.
Dude, giving the love, bro. Giving the love.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, hey, we should, I know you just got here, but sorry.
What happened? What?
It's time to go now.
Oh, well,
time to go.
Yeah, well, because we got to take a break and then we got to come back and, then we got to do. I'm telling you, this is not the real show.
Party's over.
This is just a tribute. Like Tenacious D, we're like, this is not the real show. It's just like, yeah.
We couldn't remember how to do the real show, but
yeah, we couldn't remember how the real show went. So this is just a tribute.
So yeah, we get to do it all over again, and I get to enjoy it from the very beginning.
You like clapped hands like a 6-year-old.
We're like.
Well, I mean, I took us in and I pretty much showed mad respect because I was like, hey, Gemini's not here, but he's off being super dope person. So it's like, we're going to excuse him kind of shit.
Definitely did.
Yeah, thank you. I actually spoke kindly of you for once.
Well, I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Just for once.
You know what, dude? But that was, me and him and his dude were bullshit.
Don't let it happen again.
And
don't let things get weird.
Yo, me and him and his dude were bullshitting on the backside, and he was all like, yo, he's like, I'm actually on time, like first time ever. He's like, yo, I'm early first time ever. And his dude's just like, literally ever. It's just like, fucking.
I'm always late.
And you got an extra buffer because of me tonight. So
yeah, I mean, but still, dude, I mean, the fact that again, dude, you've only been a professional, man, like for real. Like this is the first time we actually have like spoken, face to face, basically. But we've been bullshitting on the backside for a hot minute, and it's like you've only been professional and just like good people, man. Like mad respect, bro, for real.
Thank you. Yeah, y'all too, man. I appreciate being on this show too, man. Like a lot of artists don't get, especially at the point in my career where I'm at, you don't see a lot of us getting the interviews and being on podcasts and all that. So yeah, I definitely appreciate it because I'm about to be a household name. Remember HellzFlame,
bro? Like, so hey, I'm going to talk to you on the side because we just picked up a publicist that's like dope as fuck. I think you might want to flex with him.
Okay. For
real. We'll chat in a hot minute, homie.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. I got you, bro. Hey, but take us out number 2.
Do that, bro. Just take all the wind out of my sails like that. Who does number 2 work for?
Gotta give him the D. Oh, Jesus fuck. Yo, I'm telling you, man, this is a radio station show. This is a Monday through Friday show, bro. I'm telling you.
This has been another green room.
This is
I fucking can't.
I am Ron Burgundy. Who messed with the prompters?
Brought to you by Mr. Gemini.
And Philly D.
Look at a clack of fact check on Miss JD.
Yeah. Yes.
HellzFlame.
Yeah, actually, yeah, dude, bro. 30-second elevator pitch. Where's the easiest way to find you? All that shit. Drop some links. Blah blah blah, man.
You can find everywhere on any platform. HellzFlame. That's all you got to do. Google it. Bing. Type it in any search bar. I'm gonna pop up.
You're gonna get some weird searches on there too if you just go straight to Google, aren't you?
No.
No.
Gonna be me.
Yeah.
You gotta say HellzFlame, and it's only gonna be me until you get to the 3rd page. Then it's gonna be weird after the 3rd.
But yeah,
that's
capital
good.
H, capital F, all one word. HellzFlame.
Yes.
But see, even your name's got like some swagger to it because you got to say it all together. Like, it's like some good ass Spanish where just like it all rolls off your tongue. You're just like HellzFlame. It's like, damn, like, dude, even your name's fucking
flame.
Dude, right? You ain't separating that shit. It's like the same thing I say about I'm telling you. It's like I'm telling.
Dude, I know you said HellzFlame,
telling,
but you said it with an S instead of a Z. You got to say it with a Z.
I don't. You disrespectful.
I heard that. You said HellzFlame. HellzFlame.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then, I guess the only way to finish this off is, hey, thanks, fam. We appreciate you. Much love. As always, be good to yourself. Be good to everything else.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.